Hi guys, I'm gonna be doing this video is gonna kind of show what I'm gonna start. I'm gonna begin making a series of videos that I'll kind of teach you how to care for different species of freshwater fish. Even if I don't have them necessarily, I know and I have experience. Like I don't have them now, but that's what I wanted to give you info about. And this video will be about the guppy. The infamous Guppy. The one and only Guppy. There's my orange one. Right there. They just eat, so they're kind of jittery, I guess. So, I'm gonna just show the whole tank while I speak. It's basically how to care for guppies. I'm gonna start with tank size. Minimum size, I would say 10 gallons. Don't go out and buy anything smaller. Even though they're small fish, they're very social. So getting 2 or 3 might work out, but honestly, I don't like that idea. I would get 5. I have 6 in here right now, but there are some babies hiding around in the plants. So, typically their lifespan, for if you give them a good diet, good water, good tank, they'll probably live for a year. Kind of short. They are guppies. They do reproduce very fast, and the great thing about them is that they give birth to live young, meaning babies don't come out in eggs. They come out as the smaller versions of their parents. Usually around not more than maybe 5 to 6. Usually, but can happen. The next thing next to tank size would be how to set up the tank. They appreciate it being planted like this with different kinds of plants, but they can be in a setup just, the fake decorations. I like to go natural, but for those of you out there who like the colorful rocks, gravel, you can do whatever you want. They honestly could not care less. They swim in the top range area most of the time anyway, so as you see, I've added some floating plants just for their sake. Third thing is keeping up with the maintenance. The guppies are known as beginner fish for one reason, and that is they're very hardy. When it comes to water quality, they can withstand a lot. So if you don't change the water, let's say you have a 10-gallon tank with maybe 5 guppies, that's it. You don't change the water for a good 2-3 weeks, even a month. If you have an adequate filter, they'll be fine. I would say they'd be fine, because I've had that experience. Honestly, I did not like it, but anyways, I wouldn't suggest doing that. They probably wouldn't be... The tank wouldn't look nice anyways, so I don't know who would do that, except beginners, but that's just a good reason why beginners get them. And they like to be kept in the pH range of 7 to 8, meaning it's alkaline conditions. You can see the tetra's kind of fighting over an algae wafer I dropped in. Right there, he's got it in his mouth. Okay. Finally, I would... how much to buy? I know I've said you buy a group, preferably 5, but the important thing is the ratio. If you buy all males, yeah, they're colorful, but their fins will be nipped. Most will die except the dominant one. Because they're males, they don't quite get along with much. Like, they can't stand each other. So the ratio I would suggest is 1 male to every 2 females, even greater every 3 females if you can. I've got 1 male to every 5 females, because I only got 1 male. but that's the ratio I would go with for beginners. It's possible to keep all males. It has to be a bigger tank though. So, with that being said, this concludes the Guppy video. And like I said before, all you need is adequate filtration. You can go with the hang-on, that's what most people use. The hang-on is like a hang-on filter like this, or it just simply sits on the back of the tank. Easy maintenance, good water flow, and that's the end of the Guppy video. Stay tuned for the next video about a different fish.